Yeah, no problem. So we used it in 2024 in our technical conference, which was more presentation format. So single people standing up and delivering a presentation, and sometimes translated slides, and to an audience of international delegates listening in different languages. And it went very, very well. We had very positive feedback from our attendees and our speakers. So we decided to utilize that service again for 2025 and also roll it out to our strategic conference, which is more panel discussion format with dynamic conversations of 4 or 5 people speaking in turn. And we used that, and we've displayed the live text on the screen for that, as well as people could listen to it on their audio devices or read on their audio devices. And we see that as definitely the route forward for international conferences using AI technology. It's more instantaneous, and it's also can be delivered in multiple languages at once, reducing cost, reducing the need for additional structures to be input, like translation booths, and reducing human error, of course, inevitably. Yeah.
Thank you so much. How can I extend my gratitude?
This is, I would say, the future, because you don't have the frustrations of obviously wearing the headsets for the attendees. That's one thing. You're always a bit uncertain about the level of understanding of the interpreters, in terms of particularly when you've got a more complex industry where terminology is quite complicated, such as ours. You might have one set of interpreters, or one interpreter who's a bit more sort of au fait with the terminology than another. And of course, just when you're using human, of course, you generally are limited to whichever languages that human can speak, whereas the AI translation tool allows you to have different languages, and different audiences, participants can listen in different languages. That part is really, really impressive. And of course, the learning aspect. AI by nature is a constantly developing and evolving tool, and by using the same service, each edition logically therefore improves the capabilities. So I think, there's some of the key benefits, I would say. And sorry, one other thing is, of course, you actually can produce the transcript live, for people to actually read as well as listen, because some people are better audio, some people are better visually, so it's the best of both worlds. As I say, the nature of AI translation being able to deliver in different languages at the same time for the user to select whichever language they want to listen to has huge benefits, because obviously our audience, from our perspective, I think we had about 70 different countries represented, and obviously I'm sure AI it's not quite got to all 200, well, not more than that, isn't it? There's thousands of languages spoken in the world, but I haven't quite got every language yet. But in time, the majority of the world's languages, I'm sure, will be captured. And so, regardless of where somebody's coming from, they can more or less speak in the listen or read in the language that they're most comfortable with, and switch between. Some industries and some sectors, so speaking about energy, I'm sure, lend themselves to certain languages better. And if the conversation not happening in that language, most conversations, international conferences happen in English, then they can switch between if the person can speak a couple of different languages, for instance. So yeah, that's definitely a way. I think it's definitely going to improve things. And as I say, as long as the functionality continues to adapt and improve.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Lovely. Thank you so much. Speak soon.